We're all clear. Welcome back to Zoo Zoommobile. Just a reminder, there's no eating, drinking, standing, or smoking. We're just leaving the Americas right now. We're heading over to Eurasia. Eurasia is now back open to the walking public. So if you'd like to take a good long look at some of our Eurasian animals, you can do so. Some of those animals include the snow leopard, black-trained camel, and a red panda. On our right, this enclosure is for the male Przewalski horses. They're quite difficult to spot, but we will be passing through the females enclosure in just a couple of moments. Don't worry if you don't get a chance to see one of the males, they do look very similar. Next on the right is the Barbary 8. We have two of them in this enclosure here. Their names are Pink and Shannon. You might be able to see one just at the top of that hill. In the center, in between those two rock shelters. Kind of hiding, kind of hard to see. They like to hide out because they are used to colder climates. They have a thick layer of fur and 2 layers of skin on their face. So when it is warm, they do like to hide out. On our left is the doles. We have 2 of these animals as well. Their names are Martha and Patty. There could be one of them in their shelter right now. I do see one. If you don't get a good look at them, they look a lot like a North American red fox. They're not foxes, however. They are Asiatic wild dogs. This means that they're close related to a wolf than they are to a fox. We are now approaching our drive-thru portion of the tour. We will be passing through animal enclosures, so please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. If you have any food on you, please make sure that it is put away. And if you drop anything, do not try and retrieve it. Let myself or our driver Sarah know, and we will send someone to pick it up for you. The gate is closed behind us. On our left, you can see our moose bloods. They're very closely related to wild sheep. Third is a bird of with each other to determine dominance. Usually the one with the largest horns is the leader of their pack. Also on our left we have our female Przewalski horses. You can see one of them laying out getting some rain. Maybe pinching herself a little bit. You may notice that those horses all look very similar in size, shape, and color. This is because at one point there was only 17 of them in existence. All of the horses now are descendants of those 17. This means they have a very narrow gene pool due to a genetic bottleneck effect, and that's why they look very similar. If you can't pronounce Przewalski, you can always call them the Mongolian wild horses. They're the only truly wild horses left because all other breeds have been domesticated at some point in history. Just up ahead we also have our beasts of burden, along with the wild horses. We like to call this the rolling stone section. These are yaks. We have 9 of them in total. Only one male though. The male's name is St. Hubert. An easy way to distinguish him from the females is his horns stick straight out to the side. All the females' horns stick out to the sides but curves backwards just a little bit. They're known as beasts of burden because they can carry very heavy weight, up to 150 kilograms. Oh, that's St. Hubert just on the left by the wall there. We have 4 baby females. We have baby Amy, who was born 2 summers ago. Summer Ray and Gemini, which were born at the beginning of last summer. And Autumn, who was born at the end of last summer. And we also have 4 adult females. Their names are Zodi, Hudson, Sable, and Shadow. As we pass through this gate, this concludes our drive-through portion of the tour. It'll just be a brief stop so it can close behind us. While we wait, can anyone tell me what you call a bear with no teeth? Any guesses? It is a gummy bear. On our left is where we keep our dromedary horses. I believe they're just over by the camera, or the pandas right now giving camera rides. Dromedary camels have 1 hump. We also have backstream camels here. If you draw the zoo, backstream camels have 2 humps. You can find our backstream camels in our Eurasia walking area. A common misconception with camels is that they spit on you. This is not true. If anyone's told you they've been spat on by a camel, they are lying to you. This is because it's actually projectile vomit, which I find a lot more disgusting. I might want to rethink those camera rides. I'm just kidding. On our left we have our alpaca scooter and our miniature donkey Sterling. You guys might just see them walking around the park at some point today. We have another alpaca, his name is Botang. He is the brown alpaca. On our left we have our giant panda interpretive center. You can learn all about our giant pandas there. On our right is the giant panda enclosures. We have 2 pandas. Their names are Urshan and Damao. Urshan is our female, Damao is male. I believe they have been indoor enclosures today. It's a little bit warm because they don't like to eat. One of their favorite activities include eating and sleeping. They like to eat until they're hungry. Sounds about like your average teenager. On our left we have our splash pad. It's not open today, but it's free with zoo admission. If you'd like to come back when it is open, it's a great place to cool off. We do advise you to use washrooms to change in though. Some people think that the trees in the back there look pretty promising. That is until the Zoommobile drives by. And yes, I do know from experience, I'm sorry to say. We're now entering the core woods. It's only accessible by Zoommobile, because this is a service road. You're not allowed to walk here. It's called Core Woods because we're currently in the center of the zoo. Straight ahead is the Malayan Pavilion. To the right is the African Savannah. Behind us is the Americas. To the left we got the back of our Zoo gift shop where you can purchase many cool souvenirs. Also coming up on our left we have a small body of water. It is called a vernal pool. It acts as a breeding ground for many amphibians such as the great tree frog and the spotted salamander. Sorry, the mic was cutting out a little bit there. We're now approaching main station. So this concludes the end of our tour. On behalf of myself and our driver, Sarah, I'd like to thank you for riding with us today. If you'd like to continue your tour, you can stay on the Zoommobile and do so. If you'd like to eat off here, some animals you can check out include our Sumatran tigers, our Indian rhinos, our orangutans, and our reticulated python named Phoebe. So if you left your exit on your left, once the vehicle comes to a complete stop, watch your head and your step, and enjoy the rest of your day here at the Toronto Zoo.